You gotta put stop to it. When I heal, I put stop to that stupid generation trauma so that the next generation gonna come out just fine. Hi, I'm back again. How many of you realize that we have been living on autopilot mode throughout our life? Some people live on autopilot mode their whole life. How do you know if you're on autopilot mode or not? First and foremost, what the is autopilot? Literally, autopilot is when you don't have to think about anything. You reflex on things based on what anything that have happened. So you see, like when you throw something or when someone throws something at you, if you have good reflex, you like catch it, right? But it's also based on your experience. If you have played softball before, have you played softball before? Have you played catchball before? Have you played any sport before? Are you used to your siblings bullying you? Like your parents abusing you? Like, are you used to violence? So you have this reflex, like you flinch easily. You see, our reaction on things, good or bad, everything is based on our experience. So if you want to know if you're on autopilot or not, that moment you catch, that moment you have that realization that, what the? I have been repeating the same issue over and over again. For example, why am I always attracting boys like this in my life? Why all my ex are behaving like this? Why am I always attracting fake friends in my life? Something like that. Or why am I keep making the same mistake over and over again? That's the realization you have. Why am I always facing the same problem? That realization, the moment you have that realization is when your conscious mind snap in. Like, conscious mind. Like, you are finally conscious about what is going on around you. Before this, you live autopilot day by day, like live in routine. So you don't have to think. Like, you just wake up and blah, blah, blah. You don't have to think. Like, you want to brush your teeth, who thinks? Have you seen that meme? That moment you're conscious that you're walking is when people start tripping, because usually it's done on autopilot, but then like the moment you start thinking like, oh shit, how, what, and then poop, trip. Oh my god, I make that shit serious now. But seriously, let me tell you something. Me, I live on conscious mind more than I live on autopilot. When you're on autopilot is usually when you don't really care about that routine, when that routine is not that important to you. But when life is important to you, like, hello baby, I'm Taurus 11th house, I love beauty, so guess what bitch, I'm not gonna be on autopilot when I do my beauty routine. So that's how it is. Like, when you start paying attention, thing is when you really pay good care about it, about your life. So whatever you're doing, like, you start paying attention to it because you care. So if you care about yourself, if you love yourself, start paying attention to, oh my god, that moment when you have that realization, oh my god, why does this thing keep happening to me? That's it. Take a pause, start journaling. What do we know as human? When we make mistakes, we gotta learn from it so that next time we won't repeat it again, right? Same. For Earth School, let me have you see it from energetic and spiritual view, okay? When we keep attracting the same issue over and over again, doesn't matter how many times you keep changing your environment, you keep changing your workplace, or you keep changing boyfriend and girlfriends, you see, it's all based on your reaction, how you respond to it, how you react the whole time in it. And then when you realize like, oh, it's the same problem again, I keep attracting this kind of man again, honey, it's you. These people are only matching your energy, bitch. So it's you. And what that means from spiritual perspective, from a school perspective, you haven't passed your test yet. You haven't even passed that level yet. You keep going about that one task. It's not like one task. It's like human keeps growing, and human have so much wounds. Like it's not just our wounds that we're healing, honey. We're healing generational trauma. Okay, we were born yesterday, something like that, and out of nowhere, we already like so many traumas already thrown at us, like from our ancestors and whatsoever. Like your ancestors been stealing people land, all that shit. Like all that shits are rest on us. So it's like our job, literally we come to a school is like to solve that case too as well. It's like that bonding, that generational curse, we have a lot in our hands. So that's what we call trauma bonding. I saw a quote on Thread say something like Matrix is a trauma bonding projection, something like that. Because we literally just mimicking. If we go on autopilot whole our life, we literally just extending that trauma towards the next generation. You gotta put stop to it. When we heal, when I heal, I put stop to that stupid generation trauma, so that the next generation gonna come out just fine. And they can have their own trauma or whatever, but not whatever trauma from my ancestors or ancestors behind me. I'm putting stop to that shit. Because when it comes to me, I'm the different breed one. When it comes to me, it's already hurt me a lot. So I'm gonna put stop to that pain or whatsoever, so that the next generation, when people are joking around and mocking that term woke in spiritual communities, like she's woke. No, it's not funny at all. When you're on autopilot, it's when you're sleeping. What the fuck is that? Some notification just show up. When you woke, it's when you wake up from your sleep. So you're unconscious mind now. So whatever stupid things come through you, you put stop to it, because you're unconscious mind, you can think. Now it's like, hey, hold up, you stupid. I'm not gonna let you pass through me, because what? But for those people who's sleeping, for the people who's on autopilot, it literally like come through them and like and go to other people. If you don't put stop to it, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna continue spreading. What your one job as individual with brain is to be on your conscious mind and put stop. When you put stop and start alchemizing the energy, transmuting the energy, all the fucked up energy come through you, and then you transmute it. You only can alchemize it and transmute it when you're on your right mind, when you're on your conscious mind. You cannot do those shit when you sleep. Look at you when you're dreaming, right? Can you even control your dream? That's when you sleep. Like, you can't even control your dream. Like, you want to run away from a ghost, but you're so slow. It's like, so frustrating, because like so slow running in the sleep, right? Yo, I can't even fly in my dream, bro. I even travel around the world in my dreams. So I'm like, you have to be that woke. You have to pay attention and stay conscious. If you want to control your situation, that's the rule to it. That's the key. You have one job. It's just to be conscious. Once you're conscious, bruh, you're in control of everything. You just watch how I do my life. When I'm on conscious mind, did I ever let anyone control me? Like, did I ever let anyone to play with me, play with my energy, using me? Of course not, because I'm on my right mind. I'm on conscious mind. Okay? Unless if I'm blind, unless if I'm sleeping, so my brain is not working, and then when people be like, I have this, come to me. Or even like they're using you as a puppet, like moving you with that thing, and you just like and then go to them like, ew, please, bitch, please. Once you have your conscious mind, you're in control of everything. The power is within us. Listen, when our conscious mind is not working, you know what's working? It's our subconscious. To control our subconscious, is almost a shaman job only. But as normal human, how you can control your subconscious is to pay attention to the conscious world. Because, oh my god, am I like, it sounds like I just playing with words, right? Like tongue twister, something like that. But no, I'm saying the truth here. Let me tell you something. When your conscious mind is not the one in control, it's your subconscious. Bro, to control our subconscious mind, imagine everything happen, every single little things that happen to us, our brain have been absorbing that shit. Like our subconscious have been absorbing that shit. Means that if you are not in control of your conscious mind, subconscious will take over everything. Then you die lah. That's why you manifest chaos in your life, because all that manifestation, it comes off your subconscious mind. Let me say it again. Subconscious is our, human brain is so interesting that every little things that we do, every little thing that we pay attention to, like you watching TikTok, you're scrolling social media, you're stalking someone live, you're watching K-drama or whatsoever, all that shit, little that we know, if we pay attention or we're not, we're absorbing it, especially if you have ADHD, you'll be absorbing it. You see, if you surround yourself with friends a lot, like your daily routine is like you just hang out with friends, and then you come back and you go to sleep, and then when you wake up, you go out and talk to friends. All the topics your friends talking about, whatever, you're mocking people or whatsoever, that's why when I want to upgrade myself, I cut people off, because you do not want to. The moment you're in your conscious mind, you know how universe works, and you know the fact that our brain is so powerful that it will just absorb anything, any little things that are happening around us subconsciously, right? It absorbs. And then when conscious mind is not the one to tell that subconscious to, I don't want you, and I don't want you, and I don't want you, and this is how you do it. You do it through meditation, and you do it through journaling. You tell yourself like, this is not mine, this subconscious is not mine, this subconscious is not mine, this subconscious is not mine. Okay, and that's how you manifest from your conscious mind, and that's how you manifest the reality that you want. But if you are not capable to do that, when you're not capable to do that, when you don't have that conscious mind to do the filter out all the trash in your life, you see, okay, so you go about your life, you have friends who like to gossip around, who like to talk shit about people, who like to, all that stupid comment you talk about, all the empty talk you talk with people, all that subconscious, the next day it's gonna be reflected in your reality. So you gotta be careful with what you watch, who you talk to, whatever you're consuming. Basically, whatever we're consuming can be anything. What we watch, what we eat, what we put to our body, what we put in our surrounding, everything, even all our 5 senses, even 6 senses that you have, you gotta pay attention to it. And how you're going to pay attention to it is by having a conscious mind to do the job for you. Even the person you with, the one you romance with, you are absorbing their energy as well, okay? So you gotta be mindful of how you take things. That shit is consuming. You're consuming sex, okay? When you consume sex, when you do sex, you exchange energy, you gotta be careful who you're exchanging your energy with. What are you consuming, basically? Because everything's gonna come to your subconscious, and the next day, boom, your reality is like this. What is our reality based on? It's our energy. Our reality literally trying to reflect back how our mind works. Yes, basically. All I'm saying is that we gotta balance. We gotta have conscious mind and subconscious working together. It's the polar duality. It's the 3-3-3. Balance. Trinity. So that's basically what it is. All you have to do is to balance your conscious mind and your subconscious. You cannot be sleeping forever. When you sleep forever, you have no control in how your reality going to manifest, because you literally let your surrounding to dictate your fate, basically. But once you have the conscious mind to balance out everything, That's when you start shaping your reality according to your ideal goals. Let me come back to that. Those people who have trouble with their gender, like those people who have trouble with their pronunciation, listen to me, okay? These people, just few of them, when it begins, few of them have issue with their who the fuck they are, and because other people are sleeping, you'll start adapting to it. Basically, like, okay, it's the first wave. First wave are having confusion about their gender. Like, my pronunciation is whatever I want to be. Okay, they have issue with their root chakra. Okay, they have blocked root chakra. They have issue with the foundation. They don't even know what they are. Okay, they're struggling with this. And then here comes the other generation, or even here comes the other community, the other society, who saw that waves coming, that wave of confusion coming, and they were sleeping. And that's why they go with the flow, with the stream, like, the wave come and they join in. Whoa. Like, none of you are conscious enough to think, like, oh my god, what? Why am I confused? I'm not confused. So basically, when you have conscious mind, when you are awake, when you woke, whatever situation that happening around you, whatever bad things that come to you, even whatever mistakes occurs, you are in your conscious mind, you are in control to evaluate. You have this capacity to evaluate, like, oh, it's good, it's not good, and or how can I improve it, how can I make better for myself, and all that shit. You can think lah. So when you can think, and then when you put stop to whatever stupid shit, and then you transmute it first, you use your capacity to improve it and whatsoever, and then only you pass it to another person, or even you, before it gets to you, you like, and then you put to yourself. And then that's why when people reject me or whatsoever, that's me, like, alchemize it into my greatest good, like, and then I become Sailor Moon lah. I'm like, and then people are like, how she do that? How she do that? Hello, because I'm awake, because I'm using my conscious mind, and because I can think, I guess. See, if I put I guess, like, if I joke like that with people who's sleeping, they'll be like, what are you talking about? No, I'm not joking at all. It's because I have my conscious mind is what allow me to control my situation. The only thing that I cannot control is my hair right now. I literally don't know what to do with it. I just wash it.